Hey, what's up, guys? I did a video about that distorted big room kick and how you make it, and it's made pretty much with multiband distortion over a very siny sub bass kick. But I recently stumbled upon some other way to do it that's a lot more easier, and it's pretty close. So what I have here is I have a kick. And it's a sub kick, right? It's very sinusoidal, so it's a sine wave. These you can use a 909 or whatnot. You can bend it in other ways. I recommend a plugin called Bazism, but we won't be covering that. So I have the 1176, the blackface. It's kind of world renowned, and it's been used for quite a while. The actual hardware unit, T-Rex, has done an exceptionally good job as well. T-Rex it's modeled quite well. So I'll turn it on. Right, you can hear that kind of fuzz. So that fuzziness is made by amplifier modeling and all that fun stuff. T-Rex has an option to disable the compressor, disable the attack and release. So what you're left with is like an amp, essentially. So we have our output and our input. So we've completely gotten rid of our threshold, completely gotten rid of our attack and a release. It's acting as an amplifier now. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase the input, which is the drive. Till we find something that is more appropriate. And our output should be set so when it outputs a little bit below 0. Right? So I'll bypass that and then turn it on again. A lot of warm fuzziness in there simply by bypassing the compressor module, and then I added an EQ8 to kind of bring the basses to bring the bass back up, and I'll clean up a bit of that fuzziness that was added at around here. Right, Martin Garrix's Animal Sounds. We've effectively lost a bit of our click. We can add one in using any modern kick sample. This one, for example. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop that in and see what we sound like there. I'm going to carve out a bit of the low end so there's no conflicting, even though it is quite saturated already. And let's take a listen to it. Pretty close. And we can even boost it a bit more if we wanted to. So we have gabber. If you want your kick to be the loudest on the block, just increase the drive, the input circuit. But if you do that, you kind of have to bring it back down. The output. So without the click of that other kick, we have like a very squished, amplified sound. That has a lot of complex harmonics. Apart from the sine wave, we have a lot of upper harmonics now. Right, and I guess that's one way for a beginner to go about creating that sound. Those kicks aren't going anywhere, so happy kick creation. We're using the T-Rex Black 76. It's the 1176 emulation with the attack and release. The whole compressor module bypassed, acting. So we're just getting that pure compressor character coming through to our kick, and I'm sure if I use a different kick, I'd get a very different result. Well, that's a little bit too intense, right? But we have The input. The input. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Yeah. Hope you produce some awesome musics. All right. Take care.